What is up, Pete? This is your boy Jay. I am back with an early episode of Table Talk. Today's episode here, we're going to be talking about disrespectful children and their mammies. Yep, disrespectful children and their mammies. Now, I want y'all to tune in for tonight's episode. We're going to be talking about honoring our women, our mothers, giving the honor and respect that's due to the women that rightfully deserves the honor and respect. So y'all tune in for that one tonight. That's going to be tonight's episode. But right now, we're going to be talking about these disrespectful children and their mammies. Now, the issue here that we have is these children are completely out of control, like so out of control, so disrespectful, all up in grown folks' business. I mean, don't know how to stay in the child's place, cussing and carrying on and doing all of the shit that they shouldn't even be doing. Now, whose fault is that these children are the way that they are? I blame that on the parents. Most of it is the mammies, because these children that's having all this discipline issue, particularly in the black community, are raised by single mothers. Single mothers. Y'all ain't got no problem with giving the man your highest honor, which is your womb. Y'all have these babies. You don't raise them or take care of them in any form of fashion whatsoever. These kids just run around, no respect for grown-ups, no respect for property, no respect for anybody. And the minute somebody says something to your child, you want to come bringing your dusty ass out there to say something. Now, see, this is a problem. Because when the police gets a hold of your damn child, you ain't really got nothing to say. And you know your child out here, your child out here bogus as hell. Your kid out here bogus as hell. Why? You don't have any time to even do anything as far as parental with these kids. Because you're too busy weaving and sandling up. Hot girl summer with your hands on your knees, shaking your ass on your thought shit. And y'all think this shit's supposed to be so funny. So cool. You doing all of this shit, weaving and sandling, hands on your knees, shaking your ass on your thought shit, and your kids out here, just out here bogus. Why? Because you're not raising them. Social media is. TikTok and Snapchat and YouTube and all this shit is raising your kids. And you're not. And you're wondering why your kids, when they get out here, grow up and get out here in the street and shit happens to them, man. Or they had bad mishaps. What were you doing to be teaching your children anything productive as far as respecting their elders? Y'all mammies, y'all need to teach y'all children some respect for adults. They don't need to be all up in grown folks' face when grown folks are talking. They don't need to be cussing and carrying on wrong around grown folks either, being very disrespectful. That's on you, okay? That is on you. And don't worry, regardless of what the title said, it also falls on these dusty ass daddies too. Where the hell is y'all at, man? Where's y'all at to raise these kids? See, we can't just blame that on the mamas either, man. Because she didn't lay down and have these kids by herself. That's on you dusty niggas too, man. You dusty niggas ain't nowhere around to teach your kids anything. Because you don't know nothing. All you know is running the streets and doing dumb shit and stupid shit to get yourself locked up or get yourself killed, man. And this is the fucking shit that you're teaching your kids, man. Whether you know it or not. And for most of you dusty niggas that ain't around, you can't get mad when somebody else comes in and takes your spot as a father to bring your kid up in the way that they should be brought up. That's your fucking job. That's your job. That's not another man's job to come in and have to play stepdaddy to your fucking child. To your disrespectful ass child at that. Because that man ain't finna have it. He ain't having it. Okay? That man ain't having it. You should teach y'all should teach your kids some fucking respect, man. And most of the problem is because y'all some disrespectful ass motherfuckers. So that's where they get the shit from. They got some disrespectful ass parents who barely know shit. You barely know any motherfucking thing. Other than hands on your knees, shaking your ass on your thigh shit. Your hot girl summer with your weave and your sandals. That's all you fucking know. You don't know anything else outside of that. Or what's going on in the neighborhood. Who fucking who, man? Who doing this? Who doing that? Got your mind and mentality on the wrong shit. You should be fucking teaching and raising your fucking kids, man, to grow up to be something positive and productive, man. Problem is, you ain't positive and productive, so they get the negative shit from you. And then when somebody does say something to your kid and put your fucking disrespectful ass kid in check, you bring your dusty ass outside and got something to say about it. Well, how about you and your kid take a goddamn L? Because you got people out here that ain't going for that shit. They will beat you and your kid's ass. Y'all need to teach y'all kids some damn respect, man. Teach your kids to stay the fuck out of grown folks' business. Teach your kids to be respectful to their elders. Because when I was growing up as a kid, that was a no-no. That was a no-no. That shit wasn't happening. When I was a kid growing up, that shit wasn't happening. When grown folks talking, you didn't see us all up in grown folks' business and in grown folks' conversations. No, we stayed our ass in the kids' place. We didn't go cussing and fussing and carrying on around grown folks because we know if they saw us and they knew who our parents was, we got our asses beat. We got our asses beat. I'm just going to tell you like this. This generation of kids are so disrespectful and so out of pocket and so out of line that you wonder why we are losing them at a higher rate. It's because you got some mammies out here who ain't doing shit positive or productive with the kids. Other than doing fucking TikTok videos and booty clapping sounds and making your ass bounce and all that in front of your damn kids. And then you wonder why they grow up to act the way they act. They get most of this shit from you disrespectful ass motherfuckers, man. Because you don't know shit. You don't know shit. Some of y'all need to go back to fucking school and learn something your damn self because you can't really teach your kid nothing because you don't know nothing. That goes for the dusty niggas too. That goes for the dusty niggas too. We got to do a better job in the community with our children, man. You talking about protecting your kid from harmful shit, man. When you let motherfucking social media raise your motherfucking kid, you ain't protecting them from nothing because anything is liable to be seen or shown on social media. Y'all need to take these goddamn phones and electronic devices away from these goddamn kids and put their ass in front of some books and shit. That's what you need to do. You need to turn off the fucking TikTok, turn off the goddamn Snapchat, the Instagram, and all of this other stupid shit that's not educating you or your children or teaching you or your children anything positive and productive that's going to advance their life. You need to turn that shit off. You need to turn it off for your damn self because it ain't making you positive or productive at all either. Turn it off. Get in the books with your kids, man. Teach them something, man. Most of all, teach them some respect for their elders, man. And teach them respect, period. Because they not going to do that shit to the police. And if they do, what's going to happen to them? Your dusty ass going to be crying and putting up a GoFundMe account for us to bury your fucking kid because you didn't teach your child any motherfucking discipline or respect. You didn't put any true discipline behind your child and you didn't teach them anything about respect. Now we got to bury your child because they done got gunned down by some other disrespectful ass motherfucking kid, or they done got gunned down by these fucking race soldiers with badges. This shit gotta stop somewhere, man. It's gotta stop somewhere, man. Y'all need to start teaching your kids respect. Because I'm gonna tell you something. These white folks in the school system, they ain't got no problem with taking these kids from your ass. Your kids can be disrespectful to these white folks and they gonna take all the notes and all of this shit down, and Child Protective Services gonna be at your goddamn door. Y'all need to teach your kids some respect, man. You need to discipline your children, man. Because if you don't, these motherfuckers out here will. And you ain't gonna have shit to say about it, because that's your job. And the dusty ass nigga that you laid up and had the children with. So, this concludes today's episode of Table Talk. Like I said, guys, tune in for tonight's episode. We got a good one for y'all, man. And this is your boy Jay saying peace, be safe, be blessed, and I'm out.